Okay, good evening students. So today we will do another interesting concept, okay, that is pie chart. We have already learnt about how to represent data through tally marks, through normal tabular format, through bar graphs, okay. And in this class we are going to learn about how to represent data through pie charts, okay. So actually here what happened, pie means what? It is a circle kind of thing. Pie, you must have, you know what is, how to make a pie. Fruits, apple pie, from different type of fruits you are making pie, okay. So what it is a circle kind of thing. So in a circle, when you are showing the data, okay, you are doing the partitions on the circle and you are showing the, you are representing the data, then that kind of chart is called as a pie chart. Actually pie, the word pie has come from the eating food, that is pie only, okay, food item, that is pie, okay. Because it is a, so it is in the shape of a circle, we also call it as a circular chart, okay. Now what are the partitions of a circle called? Okay, partitions or sections, whatever you say. So that is nothing but it is the sector of the circle, okay. What is the sector of the circle? Let me tell you. First of all, you know what is the center of the circle, and you know what is the arc of the circle, and you also know what is the radius of the circle. So from the center towards, suppose you have taken an arc. What is arc? It is a portion of the circumference. So you have two end points on the arc, okay. So if you will draw two lines from the center towards the arc, means what it is called? It is called as the radius of the circle. So there will be two radius depending on the two end points of the arc. So that in that case a sector is actually formed in a circle. So let us draw a pie chart and I will show you how the sector is drawn on a pie chart, okay. So for that what I have to do, first we will take a compass like this. We have to take a compass like this, and then we have to see, I have a compass for whiteboard, okay. You use a compass that you have in your geometry box, okay. And use a pencil to draw. First I will fix a radius, okay. I will fix a radius to draw. A bit more big I can do. Okay, this large, let it be. Now what I will do, I have fixed the center, and now I will just turn it around. Okay. So in this way we have got the complete circle, okay. Please mark the center of the circle here. Okay. So we have marked the center of the circle already. Now what we will do, from the center of the circle you have to draw two lines towards the circumference. Now why are we actually doing this? We are actually doing this because we have to make the sector, okay. Actually suppose we know our sector is depending on this arc AB, okay. We will from the center C, suppose name of the center of the circle is C, okay. I will join CA and CB. So this is what you call it as, you have already learned, this is known as radius of the circle, because this line is from the center towards the edge of the circle, okay. From the center towards the circle, on the circumference of the circle, or any point on the circle you say. So that is called as your sector. So this is one sector. Similarly you can make number of sectors. This is one complete circle, and How do you cut a pizza or a pie? In the same way, you have to make these sectors like this. See, this sector is little smaller than this sector, and this sector is the biggest of these two sectors. Yes or no? So total 3 sectors we have made. Okay. Now, important thing I have to say. Okay. Whenever from a fixed point, whenever you move 360 degree means you will form the circle. Means if I will tell angle at the point C, it is a complete, the complete angle at the point C will be what? 360 degree. Now each sector will occupy certain measure of angle. Okay, like suppose this sector is taking how much? 30 degree. Suppose I am just taking an example. If this is 30 degree and this is your, suppose it is around 90 degree. Okay, 90 plus 30, 120. Now what will be the remaining angle? How you will find it out? It will be 360 is the total angle. 360 minus 120. That is how much? 240. So if I will tell what is the angle, this is 240 degree. So in this way, what we are doing? We are dividing a circle into number of sectors. Okay, and we are representing the data accordingly. So let us try to understand through a example. Now let us do one question from exercise 15.3, that is number 1. Okay, the question is from exercise 15.3 and this is number 1. First let us read the question. The question is, a coffee shop purchased some items, okay, for the shop. So the items is given like this, okay, in a table format. It is, this information is there. What are the items? Chocolate cake, muffins, patties, wafers. These all items are there. And how much quantity is purchased from each item, that is also provided. What we have to do, how much part of the circle each item is occupying, okay, we have to represent it through the pie chart. So for that, first let us take out the angles covered. Okay, how we are going to do it? For that, first of all, I have to take out the total quantity purchased. Quantity purchased of each item is given, but what is the total of each total quantity, that is not given to you. How will you take out what is the total? So total equal to sum of all this, that is 0, 6 plus 2 8, plus 2 10, 0 carry 1, then 3. Okay, so it will be around 300. Total is 300. Now angle covered. Angle covered, how we will take out? Like for chocolate cake, it is 60 quantity purchase, but out of 300 it is 60. So 60 by 300 is the fraction that you have got here. Okay, and then what we have to do? We have to multiply this fraction by how much? It is 3 by 360 degree, because the total complete angle in a circle is 360 degree. So 60 by 300 into 360 degree gives us what? 0, 0, 32 ja 60. So 36 2 ja 72 degree. So for chocolate cake, we have took out the answer as 72 degree. Similarly, we have to take out for muffins. Muffins will be again 120 by 300 into 360. Okay, this 0 got cut, this 0 got cut. 3 4s are 12. And what is 36? 4s are 4 6 are 24, carry 2, 4 3s are 12 plus 2 14. So 144 degree is your muffins. Next item is patties. Patties, how much it is? 100. 100 by 300 into 360. How we will take out this? These 2 zeros and these 2 zeros got cut, and 3 120. is your 360. So answer will be 120 degree here. Now we will take out for wafers. So wafers, it will be 20 by 300 into 360. Divide this 0 by this, divide this 0 by this. 3 12 ja 36. 12 2s are how much? It is 24. So 24 degree we have got finally. Okay, so this is the pie chart that this is the information that we have to show it through the pie chart now. So let us draw the pie chart. Okay, so already the circle is formed. Now what we will do? We have to divide it into sectors as per the given data. This is the center of the circle which we have marked already. Okay, now what we need is a protector. Why we need a protector? In order to measure the angles. Okay, so the first angle that we will measure and we will show it here, that is 72 degree. First let us draw a diameter. That will help you to mark out the angles in more clear way. Okay, the first angle that we will mark is 72 degree. This is a protector. Now we will keep the baseline on this diameter, okay, and the pointer, okay, on the center, and baseline on the diameter. Okay, we will fix the protector in this way, and you check where is 72 degree now. Okay, 72 degree. This is 71 2. So it is coming around here. Now what we will do? We will draw the line. But the line should not move out of the circle. It should be inside. But based on these 2 points only the line is drawn. You can see. So this angle gives us how much? 72 degree. Now my baseline is this. Means it is actually total from here to here it is 180. So now calculate what is the angle that is remaining in this side. So 180 minus 72. How much it is? 10 minus 2, 8. 108. 108 is not there at all. So one thing we can do is we will rub this line. This line is of no use. And what we will do is we will just pull this line to make it as show it as 180 degree, this line. Now it will be easier for us to represent how much? 144 degree in this way. What we will do, along this diameter and center, place the protector accordingly along the base line Baseline of the protector should be on the diameter and the pointer should be on the center. Locate where is 144 degree. Okay, from here my 0 is starting. Okay, and this is my 130, this is 140. After that I will count how much? 4 degree. Somewhere here it is. This is my point that I have got, and now what I will do, I will start drawing the line from the central point to this dot. Okay, so this is my 144 degree which I have made. The remaining two angles are left, that is 120 and 24 degree. Okay, let us check out 144 plus 24, how much it is coming. Why am I doing is that I will place the protector along this line and I will mark out that particular angle. Okay, so 4 plus 4 8, 4 plus 2 6, and okay, it is coming within the range of 180. See, this line is total 180 degree. So what I will do, I have to calculate 168 and I will draw another line. This is not very hard. Again the same way, baseline and center, you have to check out, place the protector accordingly. Okay, our number is 168. So this is 160. Okay, 2 divisions before it. Here is the point which I have drawn, and then what I will do, I will draw the line from here, from the center up till here. Okay, so this is how we got 24 degree. Okay, now remaining angle that is left out, that is your 120 degree. If you want, you can measure it with your protector. So this is your 24 degree you have marked, and the remaining part is your 120 degree. So in this way we have divided the circle into sectors as per the data provided. Now we have to label it. Next work is labeling. So 72 degree is actually what? It is your chocolate cake. So you write, you put an arrow over here and write chocolate cake. Next is muffins. Muffins is what? 120 degree. So this is your 120 degree. And you have space inside, you can write muffins easily. Then patties. Patties is how much? Sorry, 120 degree is not muffins, I am sorry. 120 degrees patties. I have written muffins, I am sorry. Okay, it is patties. Muffins is actually 144 degrees. So here we can write muffins easily. We have space. Okay, after this, next last item is 24 degree, that is wafers. So we don't have place here. So put again an arrow and write down wafers. So this is the complete thing how we are making a pie chart.